got my worm box right there and have a little ice pack underneath it, try to keep them cool. Fish jumping up right there. Let me throw this one time. I got the fish jumping up right here chasing minnows. Just missed him. He hit it. He ain't want it again though. Little root ball down there right beside it. I'm chasing one just a second ago. He ain't gonna bite though. Let my bill want to go along for a ride too. Don't need him yet. I'm still debating on going and getting the boat. I got the big limb in front of me now. There was somebody over there fishing. They moved on. I missed that one right there. I had another one. Put me a little holder on top of that right there. A little minnow bucket. Put me a holder on my minnow bucket. Had to redo my rod tip where it's broke. Pouring sweat. I say that other one I had on there, they're big. I'd say it was a big I'd say it was cat, channel cat. About like this. Little channel cat. When you hold these dudes, them right there make a grown man cry. The top one, as long as you wait till they get them out, you can lift up underneath, just grab them like that, and right there will too. Whiskers won't do nothing with you. These little eagle crawl hooks, I'm telling you. They get them, they get them. Golly. Luckily I got a pair of pliers I don't usually have. Little one right there. I'm also going to use these to hold it well. Keeps them right there from getting me. That's why I like them. The smaller ones will get you worse than bigger. Throw my pliers. I want to go for a swim too. Throw my pliers. That don't surprise me. The one I had got me in that root, that little stick right there, I'd say he's bigger than that because I couldn't keep him out of it. I kept that right there. Right. Try it again. Got another one on. Big deal. I'm telling you, if you just want to bring a kid and have fun, this bitch ain't do. I'm in a boat, I don't never throw a bobber. I'm in a boat, I just sit there and I just run a split shot and the worm right there and just bounce it off the bottom. Get hung up, these little eagle claw hooks right there and little gold hooks. Usually pretty good about stretching out. Two of them in there. I don't know if I do any catfish or not. Can't believe I found that half a worm. Have fun just catching them though. Like I said, we're using a little split shot closer to the hook. That way you don't get hung up. About 3 to 4 foot later, right there, and just throw it out there and let it bounce off the thing. Just let the current kind of roll with it. There's a sweet spot right out here too. Like I said earlier, where it comes down, comes up, it's about where you want to be. I don't know if you're gonna see my bobber out there. I hope you can, but should be getting right there where I'm getting them bites at. A while ago, I looked back at you and I turned back around before I knew it. The bobber was on the water. You usually get a bite every cast. I missed that one. I missed that one. I jerked a little bit too soon that time. I got another bite right there. Got another one. Catch the fire out of them. I ain't gonna keep no more than 2 because I don't even know if I'm gonna catfish or not. Right See that little bluegill right there? Catch them. Using nothing but a split shot and a little bobber. Yeah. If I can't get enough. All the boats, runabout, jet skis coming back from the beach, I guess, a bit down there. Got a big pontoon coming down the river. I'd rather not catch a catfish doing this. Got another one on. Bluegill, a little bit bigger than the last one. You got much color to them, they're pretty white. Got much worm on here, but I got enough. Sun behind the cloud, the only reason it ain't sunny still. It's hard to find any good split shots anymore. Ozark Trail, it ain't worth nothing. See, like, if you ever cramp them, they're done for. You can't open them back up. Y'all wave them in the boat. Well, we definitely get a bite with that. Got a bite right there. I had him on there and he come on. Got another pontoon down the river. Wouldn't be the time to go down there and try to take a boat, put a boat in right now. Wait on all these people to get out of here. The sun gets back behind this cloud, it's gonna be sunny again. Yeah. There you go. Oh, he come off too. I can't believe that. Ain't no way he come on. Cut my line right there. Still got my sinker on there. Ain't got my hook. Ain't got my hook. That's why he come off. I had him. Don't work too good when you. I should have retied, I guess, when that limb. I had that limb. There we go. I'm gonna find me a hook up. I had him on there. I wonder. I didn't think he would just come off there. Oh, I'm using right there. Claw hook. That's a little bit smaller. That's a little bit bigger ones in here. I like one with a little bit longer shaft there. I can't remember what size them are. Longer shaft right there. That way it may help you get it out and they don't swallow it near the back. Put that back up without knocking you off. Just lay it in there like that. All I'm doing doubling around like that, going around 10 times. Wet it right there. Go back through your loop. Grab your tag line, just pull that on down. Snitched it down right there. Put my sinker back down there a little bit closer. I need to run my sinker about like that right there. If I'm fishing around rock, it seems like it helps you not get hung up as bad. I ought to have plenty of worms. I ain't had this box very long. I just gotta keep them alive. I won't buy no more. Especially as high as these suckers are. I don't want to buy no more. I ain't gonna be able to wash my hands off. I'm gonna get my shoes soaking wet all these waves. Oh, I just do this right here. Yeah, add some water in there for some reason. Like that. I'm gonna throw it out there a little bit further this time. Honestly, I do just as good this year just fish off the bank for catfish as I do taking a boat out for catfish. I did go, I wouldn't be catfishing. I missed that one. The same place I had that bite just thinking. I had that fish. Can't say bite, I had the fish. About got all my worms. Just trying to lay, I got a little bit of hook sticking out there. Wash. Oh. Keep forgetting I got water in this one. My little ice thing ain't gonna last too long with sun on it. Y'all need to see my bobber, probably not. just a minute ago took it plumb under too. They don't never not get a bite. I hadn't just nibbled on it. That was a little in there, I missed that. You about got on a worm off there, just hanging there by a thread. I ain't gonna have enough. Get no worm. I probably could have caught some on that little piece. Whether I did or didn't, I got more on there now. Got more on there now. Sunset's pretty, but gosh, see, I gets hot. I'm gonna try to go up on this just a little bit more because I think when I retie, they come up a little bit. I ain't come up by another half inch or an inch. Bobbers supposed to glow if you take a plate light or something to them. You're supposed to be able to charge them, but they're not very bright. They don't last very long at all. As far as just fishing, I like them. For a glow bobber, I don't recommend it. I think I got these at Academy. I thought, well, it'd be good. You ain't got to use batteries or. One spot right there I keep missing. I'm gonna try to move y'all back so if y'all can get a better view. There y'all see my bobber and stuff now. See me get my worm that time. I'm gonna play my line now too because that wind picked up. Wind blowing the opposite way. It was blowing up this way, now it's blowing down that way. Big old log floating in the water down there too. I got one. Here's another one. You like that old worm there? Just like catfish bait. I done got two in there. I don't even know if I'm gonna catfish. Got two in there just in case. Y'all probably hearing that wind too. Sorry for that. Get that a little bit further out there. You want to try to keep tight line if you can. That wind kind of makes it hard. That way when you get a bite, you don't have to set the hook. Instead of having to reel in all the slack, by that time he done got your bobber back. The bobber's already over and come back up. Pontoon must have forgot something. He heading back up that way. No, I had to run all the way back up there to the beach. I ain't even got a black light with me. I want a deck boat. I might go home and get it if I plan on catfishing on my lights. I don't know why. I don't think they're in the Suburban. I might have to put another piece of worm on. Sun's almost got up. Going down. That right there, he about got on my worm. I'm gonna try to catch one just on that. Well, when it gets darker, them yellow perch, I'll start moving in here. Kind of surprised I ain't caught one so far. Playing just throwing that little rooster tail around. I've been catching them on this, so I ain't really no reason to throw that. Unless one comes up here and runs like that one did. I missed that too. I got most of my worm on. He did. Got one little chunk there left. Trying to step in this dang chicken liver that them people drunk. Whoever left it here. I'm gonna use one more worm and I'm gonna probably get off here. Wind's picked up. Can't hardly see nothing. Thank you for the heart. Whoever it was. I'm gonna try to catch one more, then we. That wind's picked up quite a bit too. I ain't complaining, it feels good. I didn't get it out there as far as I wanted. The problem I'm gonna have now, I'm gonna miss fish. I can't get my line to stay tight. That's about where I want to be right there. Y'all probably can't hear me. Y'all hearing all that wind. Got a bite right there. See how I messed that? all my worm off. Use this last piece of worm that I cut into. If I can find it. There you go. He's big enough. He's long enough to use all of them. I can't even use him all. He's too big. I got my money's worth on that worm. Try this again. I put my rod right in that chicken liver. Ever left some chicken liver down there, the rod ought to be. I have to come down here and pick it up by hand. I don't really know how I missed that. He had to plumb underneath water. There's another bite. I got that one. Quit moving. Quit. Boy, that's a rowdy little booger. That makes it, that longer shank makes it so much easier to get them fish off. Right there. It's about the size I'm needing right there. I'll put him in there. I got 3. I'm gonna try to catch one off that little, you know, it's about sucked it dry, but I'm gonna try. Just let the wind and current carry my bobber down there. I'm trying to have snap, keep a tight line. I just messed up. We about got it. Now I'm gonna put the rest of this worm right here on there. But I'm gonna put my rod in that chicken liver. Very last worm I'm gonna cut up. If I can catch 2 more on this piece. I'll throw it up there, maybe y'all can see it up that way. Trying to keep my line in water, that way it ain't blowing my line down here and losing my bobber. I got fish right here in front of me running, chasing minnows. little catfish on there, look like. Yeah, another little cat. That's why I don't want a cat. Quack, 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 quack. Open your mouth up, quack. I'd rather not hold down because them right there about get you. That right there get you. That right there get you. Them right there won't. And then right there get you. Both sides and top will make a grown man cry almost. Little baby. Pretty cute. See if I can do is I'll throw my pliers. There you go. I throw my pliers a while ago when I done that. Y'all see that out there now? This is my last worm I'm gonna get off here. At least the wind calmed down. What do I have in there? I got another one on here. I don't know what. You got me around limb and everything because that, I don't know what my phone done. A catfish. Trying to get y'all in the frame. There you go. A little bit bigger. Still not what I want. Put him right there on top of the head. Right there. I still got some worm on there, so I'm gonna still try to catch some. Wind done calm down now. Dang catfish probably moved in here. That's why I don't like the catfish in here. You ought to know. All around rock. Whichever. That land right there just perfect. Alright, buddy. That wind really calmed down now. Ain't hardly any wind blowing. You can check out my YouTube channel too at Middle Tennessee Cat Snatchers. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. I got more reels on there than I do anything. On videos from last year. I ain't done no good this year. Missed that one too. Just trying to get where my line. I ain't got much worm on there. We'll give it one more cast, see what happens. It's probably gonna be my last cast though. I ain't got much worm on there at all. There's a little nibble right there. Missed that again. I got all right on worm. I got one little dinky piece on there. I'm gonna this last cast more likely. I don't get a bite of this. It comes up right there, so it probably a bunch of little ones right there. Got a bite right there. He probably just got my worm off right there. Oh, he's still nibbling on it. He didn't get it all off then. He probably did then. I ain't gonna be able to catch fish on that last. Yeah, clean me dry on that one. Clean me dry. Alright. Alright, let's see it gets coming. That'll be the last one right there. Pretty out here though. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's that chicken liver I was talking about. Chicken liver everywhere. That's why I'm trying to not step in. There's that tree that I pulled up. At least I didn't lose my bobber or anything else there. Alright, y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for tuning in.